The Honorable Supreme Court has ruled that Anurag Thakur shall cease to hold office as BCCI President. In a major decision, the court has now come out and said that Anurag Thakur shall cease to exist in the working of the BCCI. Also, the BCCI Secretary Ajay Shirke. So as predicted here on Times Now and as we had called it, very clearly the Supreme Court order, very hard and very clear about cricket cleanup. The top echelons of the BCCI remain shaken. Now we'll have to go into the details. The order is still being read. Very clearly, the Honorable Supreme Court had made up its mind based on the recommendations of the Justice Lodha panel. Also about the opinion, also considering the opinion of the amicus curiae Gopal Subramaniam. Now we have to wait and see what the Honorable Supreme Court decides. In the case of perjury, is there an observation or an order passed on that front? Because that was a question that was raised. Why should not Anurag Thakur be held guilty of perjury? We have Meenakshi Bhanja joining us with more details. Yes, Meenakshi.
News, the Supreme Court has gone ahead and removed Anurag Thakur as the BCCI chief for the president. The Supreme Court has said that the top brass of the BCCI has constantly failed to comply with Supreme Court earlier directions, and therefore Anurag Thakur ceases to exist. This is the terminology used by the Supreme Court, and I quote, Anurag Thakur ceases to exist as BCCI chief. Big breaking, Anand, coming in from the top court. Alongside, notice has been issued to Anurag Thakur to respond as to why perjury prosecution should not be initiated against him. So on both grounds, Anand, the Supreme Court really going ahead and perhaps tightening the noose, and this time around the final conclusion to the 2015 onward battle for cricket administrative reforms that the Supreme Court has been so strongly pitching for. This time today